This is my mood for today. No, no. Hello, hello. How are you feeling today? I've been lazy as fuck, but we are gonna do this. There's no escaping. So, we are gathered here today to see and talk about no one, not three, but two. About two works that I did. And it's one that I posted already, but did not talk about it, so I'm just gonna talk a little bit about the work, and one that isn't posted yet. Woo! So it's how do they say? It's a premiere, le premiere of the work. It's le premiere. I'm going crazy. And the usual stuff. Fast look into my sketchbook and the time-lapse, and I'm going to talk alongside the time-lapse, and yeah, let's go, let's get into it, yeah? Let's do it, just do it. Hey, hello. Okay, this was the sketch that I did for this work, and yeah. So the idea remains the same. It's about coexistence and belonging and chilling. For this one, I think I went a little bit towards the idea of merging the body and camouflage. So yeah, I wanted to hide a little bit of the body, and just to give only an idea about the existence of it. It did not go absolutely like this. I changed a little bit of things, but the main idea is there, and yeah, this is just a sketch to get me going. So let's see the time lapse, because it's much more interesting than this. I call this work chilling with the girls. I thought it was a little bit funny, but it makes sense, and I'll tell you why. You will notice that at a certain point I start doing like flowers, or doing representation of flowers, and the flowers were a spontaneous thing. Because I've been thinking about using some colors, but I wasn't that confident. I always feel like I never know what colors I should use or combine, or how to combine them. But this time I just went for it. So I added a little glimpse of what can be flowers, and I explored the properties of the material so that I could give an abstract look to it, you know? I fucking love it. And I think it added a delicate touch to it. I'm going to use colors more often for sure. And about the name, so this is how I thought. I have one group represented by female bodies, and I have another group represented by the flowers. And when I give the same name, girls, to both of them, I'm trying to put everyone in the same, at the same level, the same category or whatever. I think it's a inclusive name. It's another way that I try to explore the idea of belonging, of fitting in, you know? Chilling with the girls. I thought it was funny and I thought that it made sense. So, perfect name. And yes, so I think that's it for this one. Now it's time. Time for what? It's time to present to you the new, unpublished, secret piece of art. Are you ready for this? Let me hear you. Are you ready for this? Yeah! Nice. I present to you the Just Go with the Flow. As you can see, this is a heavier image and it's like a higher contrast, and I had this kind of visual in my head, almost like a silhouette, but not that harsh, you know, it's not, this isn't really a silhouette, it's more like an high contrast, but yeah. And I also had the idea of mixing different blacks, like an opaque black from the water, made with soft pastel, and the blacks from graphite that are shining, and yeah, I think it gives different dimensions to it, different looks, and I enjoyed it. So yeah, let's go see the time lapse, and I'm going to talk a little bit more about it. And yeah. As you can understand from the name of the work, I wanted to express the idea of letting go and to go with the flow. I believe that in some way I was talking to myself, because in previous projects, for example, to university or whatever, I had the necessity to plan things and to give meaning to everything, and if I didn't, I would feel like an emptiness in the work, and that is something that I still feel sometimes. But I realized that plans change, and meaning, it's an abstract element, you know. It depends on who's experiencing the work, and that's how I like my works to be. I like them to be open images with open ideas, and I believe that this will allow a better connection between a spectator and work of art. I like to give hints of my idea behind it, but let it open to others' ideas as well. I think this is the main point of it. So these works have been part of this process, and so for this one I decided to draw a person just floating away and letting go, just going with the flow. That's why I drew the body to one side of the composition and even cut part of it, because I wanted to give the idea of getting away and losing control over stuff. And I think this is it. yeah, this is it. It's done. Done for today. I gave everything I had to you. So, uh, I forgot one thing. So, I did not show the sketch that I did for the Go with the Flow. Did I? No. Get ready for this. So, this is the sketch I did for it. Are you impressed? Or what? This is what happens when you forget your sketchbook at home and you are lazy as fuck to get your ass up from the chair and to get a decent piece of paper to do your sketch. So I just grabbed the thing that I use to clean materials and stuff and I did it. Hey, it worked. This was for me to remember the idea and it's done. So this is perfect. And yeah, now I gave everything I had to you. So I hope you enjoyed it and I hope to see you again soon. And hey, tell me what you think about these works. And yeah, I hope you have a wonderful day. And now it's time for me to chill a bit. So, bye bye.